Welcome,
Yes.
everybody, to an exciting adventure session known as RIFTS, the 13th edition. I am joined.
AKA Pie Day, motherfuckers. I just had to throw that in there.
Thank you. That was very valuable, and I appreciate that. We are
Love you.
joined by four adventurers. And our last the last session was I'm just looking at Sean. He's looking his head's down in shame.
No, I'm writing something. I'm ashamed. Yes.
Anyways, last session the old crew, quite a few of them died during the process, but they fought the Harlequin. There we go. I was about to say mannequin. The Harlequin.
Some
and,
of them.
Yeah. Two of them
Try
died.
half.
Yeah. Angie's character died, and Kaiser's character died. But anyways, they recovered a very valuable amount of moolah, and we now set the scene afterwards, where Juvet's character Alexander makes a important phone call to gather up said material and riches that they've gained after beating them. And we begin. Go ahead, Juve.
Yeah. So,
Out of character, just really quick. Then you wanted to say something with the rules.
Oh yeah, sorry. See, I was too busy trying to be serious face. Okay, so as we all discussed previously, from now on it says the narrator on the bar here that I'm the GM kind of thing, but you must, as like I said, as we agreed, you must refer to me as Mein Führer. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
my fear.
Anyways, and
No, Swingle. No, never.
I know.
Never, never,
I'm joking,
never,
I'm
ever,
joking,
never,
I'm
ever.
totally joking.
Never, ever.
And,
Okay, so let me explain
that's
to you
not
how this is going to really work. You will be
Yes.
called the GM,
Yes,
Alex.
yes.
There will be no fewer talk
Yeah, I know.
from you know who. And you know why.
Thank you very much.
Because
Anyways.
it will be, I have a reputation now of the PK killer.
Yeah.
It's the TP
You should-
killer.
Yeah, you don't bother with one person. You always get at least part of the whole team, so including yourself.
There's always one survivor to tell the tale.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let's continue.
Like that, we set the scene. Alexander's got the phone call. He's did all the stuff. I just want to do like the cameras thing, and there we go. Go ahead and start describing it for us, because it's kind of your baby.
Well, I get on the call, I make the call, and I'm like, so about that time. So I call Northern Gun. I got the phone ringing, and someone picks up. Guess that's on you now, Mr. GM, for the narration call.
Thanks. Hello, Northern Gun.
Yes, this is Alexander Mobley.
Oh yeah, that guy. How you doing?
I'm good. We need to possibly renegotiate some things. I'll be in the office in the morning. I need to see the corporate VP. I need to see the VP, or actually the president in this case, because we have something we need to discuss.
What could have possibly changed? It's usually something important needs to happen in order for me to try and even attempt to contact the
Do me a favor.
the
Pull up my credit status right now and look at how many credits I have.
Okay.
A character. Could you please check my credit rating?
I was avoiding that joke, thank you.
That seems to be like a system error. I don't see You did not have nearly this many credits as you did before.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've had a financial windfall, so I'll be there tomorrow. Well, possibly tomorrow. I got some stuff I gotta haul in, but you'll see it when I bring in the caravan.
Oh, okay, sir. I'll go ahead and I'll send him a message and
Thank you very much.
have a good day.
Next, like, I look over to my to Mitchell's character. So, yeah, we gotta make one more phone call because we gotta figure out how we're gonna haul all this to Northern Gun. I have a dream. Gonna start my own mercenary company. We're gonna buy into Northern Gun Industries, and we're gonna start our own mercenary space division.
That sounds interesting and lucrative. I'm currently like kneeling over the remains of what Kaiser and Andrew once were. I have my silver cross in hand and such like that. Also, I turn back to Juve and ask, "These were friends of yours, correct?"
Jackson, yeah. Oh, screw it. Yeah, I liked them. They were good. They were alright.
If you want, I can pass on messages to them, or to you if you wish. Just to finally say your goodbye instead of a blaze of glory.
Okay. Oh God, I'm so gonna regret this. Yeah. Let's do this. And I pull out. Jump out my power armor and pull out the whiskey flask out of my front pocket. Take a sip. Like, oh God, hold on. I need a drink before I do this. Take a hard shot of whatever spirits are in that bottle.
You don't even know. You just chug it like a champ.
I just had an idea. I was thinking about that yesterday on booze. How some might be called. There should be a booze called. It should be called Mega Damage booze. It should be like hard liquor, like really hard. And then there's STC beer.
Actually, we already have that alcohol.
Oh,
and it's called
sorry.
MD to be matter of fact.
And quickly, when you wake up in a bed next to an unknown woman and see someone you don't like, you have to roll a horror factor.
Good God. Okay, so what are they going? Yeah, get them on the spiritual hotline. Let's see how this goes.
Alright, so I'm going to cast Speak with Dead, and it just kind of sounds like this old dial-up internet connection.
Okay, yeah, it sounds like my internet connection, what I hear every day.
Go ahead and try and make the sound for the full version.
You sound like R2-D2 having sex.
All right, so who are you contacting first?
It allows me to see spirits themselves. They have the ability to resist it if they wish, but it's just the ability to communicate within, should be like 60 feet.
Okay, so you'll see both of them at the same time, right?
Yeah. We can hold off to the RP one with Jackson until he's here. We can say we did talk with him, but we'll actually show it in a flashback next
Out
turn.
of character, how about we could do it like this? Just in a suggestion. For some reason in RP, you are able to reach through the spirit world Kaiser's character, but you're still not able to reach Jackson's. And you're saying, okay,
I'm getting
maybe
a busy signal from Jackson right now.
There we go.
Yes, exactly.
His ISP, his spiritual ISP, is a little bit slow.
Yeah, it's his fax machine. It didn't respond.
There we go.
Like, all right, I'm not able to access Jackson. It went straight to voicemail. Buzz over here, I think, is picking up.
He's buzzing
yeah,
in.
Shut up. That
I'll
was
be right
terrible.
back.
Yeah, you hear like all these weird dinging noises, and you hear me going, please, not extra ball, not extra ball, anything but the extra ball.
Like, I'm just kind of screwing with him a little bit, like, Buzz, Buzz, a friend wants to talk to you. And as
Wait a
my
second,
cross is
I
spinning, you
don't
can
have.
sometimes see Buzz's reflection in it if it's pointing towards where his corpse was.
Wait a second, I don't have any friends.
I'm going to keep that to myself.
Then I suddenly appear and it's like, oh, finally get a break. Being trapped for eternity in a pinball machine can leave you with a bad headache.
I am definitely telling Alexander this. Like, you're not going to believe where he ended up.
Where you end up at?
He was reincarnated as a pinball.
Oddly enough, I'm not surprised by this at all.
Like, Buzz, your friend Alexander wishes to tell you some things.
So, we killed the guy. That's. I just want to let you know. I'm incredibly independently wealthy, thanks to you.
Where's my share?
Don't worry. You know what I'll do? I'll come by and just tell me where you're at, and I'll buy the pinball machine that you've been reincarnating in.
It's actually a Buzz Lightyear replica of old pinball machine from Toy Story.
I'm like, where are you at?
All I see is fire outside the glass. These big giant bowls with horns, wearing red capes. I think I'm at a Chuck E. Cheese or something.
Oh God.
Okay, dude, I got this. I'll.
We shall raid this Chuck E. Cheese and free you of your eternal torment.
we'll free you of your tormented soul. And I'm like,
Out of character, it might be the Chuck E. Cheese in Hades.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm like, okay,
Chuck E. Cheese hell.
all right, can you put him on?
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Can
Oh,
you
God.
put my friend on mute for a minute? Because did he just say it sounded like he's in hell with children, like little Hades children? Is that possible?
Judging by the book that I like to read, it shouldn't be. But hold on a minute. Let me put him back on. Is it children that are doing this to you, or actually a bunch of man children?
Well, I can't tell. Everything looks much bigger than me with the size that I am.
Okay, we'll
That's
figure
what
this
Kaiser
out.
said.
Okay, we'll make a note and
No.
we'll
No, not the extra ball again. No. Can you believe this? Can you believe that this dude has been, ever since I've got here, this dude is still stuck on the first ball. He's still stuck on the first ball, man. He's like some sort of, pinball wizard.
okay. That's like, so he went to hell. Is what it sounded like to me. Yeah, he in hell. We'll deal with that one later. Okay. Tell him to just relax and just let the balls happen.
Oh, hi, Tom. Hi, Tom. Hi, Peter. I'm sorry, he just got multi-ball again.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh God. It's like, all right, Kaiser. Buzz. Is there anything else you wish to do when you were alive that we could fulfill as a wish for you?
Yeah, keep your hands off of my stuff.
I don't think there's anything left of it. Anyway, we gotta go now, man. Keep your head high and just let it flow.
Wait, tilt. Ah, he didn't tilt. Bye.
Alright, turn the connection off then.
So that was greatly disturbing of what potentially the afterlife has for us.
I'm so glad I'm within God's favor.
Yeah. Let me make this other phone call back to base camp to get this other situation handled with transporting all this stuff.
Yeah, it's at this point that I take off my mask and stuff, and I just pull out from my side this bottle of Crown, and I just start chugging it.
Yeah, you might need that after talking to. Yeah. So
I kind of hold it back out to him, and it's the good stuff too.
I had to be sober for this next call, so hold that thought for a moment. I made the call back to our base camp and get hold of the logistical company that's down there.
Yep.
Yeah, I need about 30 trucks.
30. Gee. Do we even have
And
30?
well, send as many as you can, because we got a large convoy of stuff that needs to be packed up. Oh yeah, you might want to send in a crane too on one of the trucks.
Uh,
So
what
what's
you
your?
got?
You'll find out when you get down here. I recommend you come personally, and you keep the information down to a low null about what you're coming to pick up. You'll see when you get down here. See you in a couple hours.
Oh, okay.
Oh God. Okay, so we got the trust coming in. All we gotta do is basically two things: stay alive until they get here, and make sure they don't try to kill us once they see what we got.
We got enough money to bribe them, and we got
Oh,
enough firepower to scare them out of it.
I can believe that.
Out of,
So,
out of character, I can just picture you guys jumping in front of them, going oogie boogie boogie, or throwing gold coins and holding a gun like this. Back in character.
and I'm like, so I'm gonna need a new uh and then I try to look for our transporting for our friend that goes into the spirit world. What's his name? What was the name of
Phil.
your? Yeah,
Phil
Phil.
Fish.
Yep.
Phil Fish. Are you around here? Are you alive? Are you blown up?
He responds via comlink, because he was out of the whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he says, "Yeah, I'm over here, guys. Boss said he wanted me back pronto for some story. What was going on?"
Everybody's dead, but the new guy and myself,
Jackson too?
unfortunately, and technically, I'm filthy rich. Want a job?
Um, what do you have in mind?
Well, I'm starting a mercenary company. And I'm going to try to start a space division because I would like to see space. It's always been my childhood dream. Now I can get this fulfilled. But I need a VP while I'm out doing, my normal, doing the stuff that makes the monies. And since you don't like fighting that much, I thought you
Mhm.
should be the vice president of the company. What was your current salary?
I was I, I was
If you're
pretty
a
much doing this
journalist,
for
it's paid
free.
by commission.
I was pretty much doing it for free.
Pretty much do it for free. So your current salary is about I think 500,000 credits a year. How you feel about that? Feel about that?
That that sounds really nice.
Okay,
Uh,
that's your salary. Anything else you
sound
want?
sounds like I'll be leaving headquarters.
Yeah, you can pretty much just literally throw your hands up in the air and look at 'em and say, "I quit," and I got a new job, and I'm rich, and basically that's can be your walk for a day. So anyone who you don't like, just go ahead and punch them in the face on your way out. You ain't got to worry about it. So, yeah. So we got
the
that.
A few moments later, the comm's still active, and you hear the banging of tables and chairs, and followed by by a loud gruff noise of someone being punched. And then him saying like, "I always hated you, Chris. You were an asshole. Go fuck yourself." And the conflict ends.
God, I love my new job. I'm gonna love this.
Hours
so,
are long, but so are the zeros on our paycheck.
Yeah, you're getting I don't know $100,000 a year to be my security officer. You're also in charge of recruitment and demon hunt, whatever your specialties are. Yeah, you're in charge of that division of the Merc company. So yeah. So make sure
Sounds
none of my make
and
sure
hunting.
that and hunting, and make sure none of this stuff gets stolen.
Oh, don't worry. I got plenty of things that can take out a number of stuff.
And then yeah. So
Speaking of which, we need to find a cyber doc at some point whenever we get to the head of HR and Northern Gun.
why you need a cyber doc?
My right eye has always been giving me trouble. I was going to get a replacement.
Okay. I believe that Northern Gun got a pretty good research company.
Out of character, it gives you trouble. It just works normally. So good enough.
So yeah. And then I'm like, so I don't really know what to say at this point. I never
Well,
thought
right
I
now-
would ever have this much credits or survive getting everything. I mean, I always thought it might have been Jackson who'd be the last man standing because he's freaking crazy. Or even, yeah.
You can do as I'm doing right now and spending pretty much the entire time just imagining what it would feel like to dive off a diving board into all of this. And I just kind of held my hands out to all the gold coins.
Out of
I
character.
saw-
It's not liquid. It's not liquid.
Yes, I'm like, I think I saw some medieval television show showing that this concept would involve lots of pain and broken bones, and it's not liquid.
Out of
Was what I
character,
said times.
unless you're Uncle Scrooge, you can do it.
Yes.
DuckTales, ooh.
Yes, unless you have the power, but that's a whole different game system. And that's basically it for my character. It's up to you now, the Mr. Narrator, to to speed up the logistical crew.
Well, I was just waiting until you were satisfied. You vented yourself. Everything was all good.
Oh yeah, I've talked to everybody. I made a little phone call, and I'm just looking back at the mountains of gold and treasure before my eyes.
All right, so hold on a second. I gotta roll on the dice stream to see what goes on.
Oh God, help us!
Alright,
No bad
percentage.
RNG. No bad RNG.
Oh, nice, a 4. You guys are lucky. All right, so the guy that you were in contact with about getting the trucks ready, he has all the vehicles you need. He has about roughly 30 vehicles, like you were saying. He has a crane. If I failed the die roll, there were going to be some issues.
Don't worry, we got the problem solvers. It happens to be 6 shooters and something that has the ability to fire hot plasma.
Out of character, like I imagined, at least when I DM, just quick, don't want to intersect. Just the treasure is not just gold coins; it's also kind of Incan kind of golden and other artifacts, not just gold, but the value. That's the value of it.
Exactly, like fine art and stuff like that.
Yes, everything like ancient Incan stuff, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have, like I said, about 30 trucks show up, and one of them's equipped with has a crane hitch to it, that kind of thing. And the head guy of the department there, he comes out, and is looking for you. Spot you and say, I brought everything. You wanted everything, right?
Yeah.
Well,
So all of that, and I point to the goal as I pivot over in your trucks, and you need to tell me how much for the logistical cost. And I presume you didn't tell anybody you didn't tell anybody you were coming out here, right?
no, but I was just trying to get out here as fast as possible.
Okay, good. All of that and the trucks, the Northern Gun, and you think about your bill in the process.
And you're going to get a nice tip if everything keeps nice and quiet and goes smooth.
He then proceeds to blow his whistle there because he's going old school, I guess, with alerting everybody. And then the crew members start coming out and starts running over with like their power equipment to load off all the stuff in the trucks.
So how well do you trust your men here?
I trust him with your life.
With your okay.
They're good. They're good. Please, don't worry about it. They're good.
All right. So when you get done with your men, once everything get loaded up and we get the Northern Gun, I will talk to your men independently about if this goes off without a hitch, and y'all will get a bonus if this goes off without a hitch, and there's no people from local showing up trying to steal all of this.
Sure.
Okay then.
Shouldn't be a problem. Lickety spit.
As these guys are loading up the stuff and all that, I now and again would be slipping them some credits, telling them they're doing a great job and to keep it up. Just constantly basically greasing palms and stuff, making sure that they don't get the idea of taking any money or anything like that, because I'm already paying them.
Out of character, I would suggest that since you are like two fully armed dudes, one guy in a power armor full of guns ready to shoot shit, and another guy just even with more guns, but without a power. But anyway, standing there, I don't think they're gonna fuck with you guys unless they have the bigger
Sean,
guns.
You can never be 100% sure.
Yep. It's like we're heavily armed, and this is the idea image I'm getting. We're heavily armed, and we tip well.
There we go.
So yeah,
You give the carrot, but you threaten with the stick, the mega damage stick.
A very big mega damage stick.
Okay,
Shaped like
so
a dong, of course.
based on your encouragement, Jacob West, that they actually exceeded the normal time that you guys were expecting. They did it in about 2 hours instead of the roughly 4 hours that was expected of them to move all that stuff.
Yeah. As we're getting onto our bikes and stuff, I do shout out, "First drinks on me when we get back."
And not a single piece of hassle. Nothing coming your way. Not even like a roaming wild animal. Nothing.
Awesome.
And I'm currently chilling inside my power armor, play Alice in Chain music and my thing, and silently grinning to myself. I finally done it. It's all coming to plan.
I wonder how everybody's going to react whenever I mount my hell bike, though.
As I'm playing Bones out of my power armor.
Yeah, I think enough strange things has happened, today to where it's like, yeah, why not?
And that's my interaction till we get to Northern Gun.
All right, it's a long way from Nevada to the Great Lakes. So I'll go ahead and just do one roll since I don't want to be crazy about it to see if there's going to be any issues.
All right.
I do talk to Alexander over the comms. Like, are we going to be putting this into a bank, or are we taking this straight to Northern Gun?
Well, we pretty much already got 9% of the funding covered. My reserve money is in is in the bank. This is my hard assets that I have here, and this should pretty much take care of the general startup capital for the Merck company and the new division that I'm going to be proposing. So it should all work out.
This is all bearer bonds.
All right, so yeah, by that roll, everything went smoothly, which was a shocker to all of you because for some reason it's like apparently there's going to be like some sort of ambush or something like that. I don't know why.
Thankfully,
no
I
one
have danger sense.
Yeah, that would have helped even more. And so everything's hunky dory, and you are now entering Northern Gun territory. You see the sign.
All
Told you
right.
going through the Valkyrie territory was a good idea.
So I get on the comms. I'm like, okay, we have hit Northern Gun territory. Let's keep our P's and Q's as we have so far, and we're about to collect. Y'all guys about to collect on your payday.
Gervais, now I'm just seeing the movie Convoy and the song. Rubber Ducky, we got some mega damage stuff here going on, so it's all good. We got some Aztec. We gotta go here through that rubber day, whatever. And then just a song, Convoy, with Chris Christopherson.
Roger that, Rubber Ducky. This is Scallywag. Over. Got preparation in my ear. In the rear.
Oh God! Oh God! You're killing me.
So yeah,
We got Ghost Rider in the front.
as you go along the road, every now and then you'll get hailed, just like a brief moment, by patrols. No big issues whatsoever. They're just doing their job, that kind of thing. And you make it down to shoot, I gotta remember what the area you're trying to go to. It's definitely not.
Is it Old Chicago, or is it actually the base outside of Chicago?
It's the Northern Gun corporate office is where I'm going to, where all the
Michigan,
stuff.
Right?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit,
Okay.
what was the name of the base in Michigan? I used to know this.
Yeah, I thought I wrote it down, but I didn't either.
Wait, we can
Ray,
check.
do you have that by heart?
Wait, maybe I can check here in the basic book.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But anyway, you make it to the heart of the of the place.
So, do I see the security office?
Yeah, because you were able to drive almost all the way in. Like there was, like I said, there was pretty much no issues. So you're there.
So I'm in front of the thing. I stop and I
Well, I mean, this is like one of the biggest cities in RIFTS. I mean, we're going to have to stop and go through checkpoints and do stuff like that. So Alexander's going to have to call ahead and get us a go-ahead security pass.
I'm picturing you guys transporting the gold like that scene from Die Hard with a Vengeance, like they're just going through like the pipe.
It's gonna be pretty much close like that. So I get up to the
Except put Ghost Rider in the front. That's of the convoy.
So I go to the security office and I'm like, so I'm here to talk to the president of Northern Gun.
Oh, do you have an appointment with him? Can you please give me a reference?
Sure. Do me a favor. Follow me for a second. I get out my power armor and I throw back at the back of the truck and show him the gold accordingly. That's my reference. My name is Alexander Mobley. We have business to discuss with Northern Gun. And all them trucks are filled with the same stuff.
So Mobley. Okay.
I'm going to change into my actual fancy set of clothes, which is basically a suit, simple long sleeve shirt with a vest and tie and slacks, cowboy boots, and my cowboy hat. Because we're going to be having a business meeting.
Yep.
And I walk back with my lit up scar, still looking like a typical mercenary, line up cigar, and sitting there waiting for him to make the call, leaning up against my power armor. As I look up, like, we did it, girl. We finally did it.
All right. So yeah, the basically the secretary kind of thing goes ahead and makes the contact. everything's hunky dory, that kind of thing, and yeah, so you get rung up. You are able to go to the to go up the elevator to go meet him.
All right. I check in my power armor with the security guard because I don't think I'm gonna
Yeah,
need it on Northern Gun
all, all,
territory.
all weapons, everything, you have to go in clean, basically.
Mm-hmm. So I get in the thing. I'm still
Of
puffing
course,
on
it
the
takes
cigar.
like 10 minutes for me to dismount all of my bandoliers and pistols and shit. I
Half an
just
hour
keep-
later.
Yeah.
I'm like, really, dude? Really? That much stuff? Really?
Oh, it gets even better whenever I flick my wrists. Actually, these action launchers that have derringers attached to them that pop into my hand. Unbuckle
Everybody tell
those.
son, I hate to tell you this, but I believe that they have a word for that, and I think that's called paranoia.
I call it being prepared.
That's the reason why you're the security officer. Well, I have somebody with a crap load of guns working for me.
Trust me, I'd rather have all these guns and each one having a different set of ammo just in case I need to kill a specific thing, like, say, vampire or demon, and not have it. Speaking of which, my kill count for those is 7.
Alrighty then. So, yeah, I'm still puffing on the cigar, still in my Merc outfit.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, everything's hunky dory. He goes, shoot, I'm seeing the stuff for engineering. Can you give me a quick? Do you remember exactly who the head of the guy is? The at least the person you're trying to talk to again.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
I mean, I can just make up a name if unless you know exactly, because I see like all the weapon department stuff, like those people's names.
I did not ever really catch a name for the main guy of Northern Gun, but luckily for you,
Mhm.
I have all of this instantaneously available to my hands. So hold on one second, because I am the technical one of, as I refer in the One Shot's group, mystics of the tombs of Palladium.
Mhm. Yeah, because like there's the chief counselor, and that's supposed to be like the leader of the trade council, but they don't even really give a name. Things like that.
Ooh, DM can make some stuff up here. Have a little leeway.
Yeah. Like
Actually,
I'll
I'm going to say you go ahead and do that, because
yeah,
I
yeah.
currently...
I'll
Yeah,
go
let's
ahead and make
just do
something.
that. Yeah, yeah. We don't have to play that canon.
Yeah.
Swingle, it's the fanon.
It's the
Fan-
fan
God
king.
damn it. Kaiser, when they return outside, they find the gold is untouched, but their whims are stolen. The trucks are on bricks.
Yeah. So you go ahead and
Actually, I did find it. It's Fredro. Yep, I found it.
uh-huh.
Federico.
Federico. Oh, I saw that name, but it didn't say that he was like the. Oh, he was director of research and development. I thought you guys were talking to somebody else. That's why.
Oh, he's technically also considered research and CEO and president of Northern Gun.
Okay, sorry, my bad. Okay, so yeah, you see a man in a green suit, kind of like with you know what with white pinstripes, vertical, for super fashion, and you know he greets you all and asks would you mind sitting down? I heard you
Of
had
course not.
a great proposition for us.
Well, as you can tell, I've been a ongoing customer for Northern Gun for years,
Mm-hmm.
and
I could tell by your goods outside.
so basically, the 30 trucks is yours. I'm interested in starting a new division of Northern Gun mercenary company / space exploration and uh, mercenary contracts, and I got 1 billion credits to donate for this process.
Well, let's say that's definitely a heavy investment, and I thank you greatly for your patronage. I'm pretty sure we can do something well with that kind of funds.
Great. So this is my company current chain of command. S- This is our security officer as opposed to Mitchell's character. And then I'm like, and this is going to be the VP of the company, Philip. Introduce yourself. And that's right now we're a three man in the division. I'm going to be recruiting more for the mercenary things. I'm suspecting that you won't have a problem with me being invested in Northern Gun with, of course, stock options as a full-in investor.
Eh, it would be easy for me to say yes, and I definitely do not want to disappoint you. It's just that it would not go well with the rest of the trade council if I made sudden decisions such as that. But more than likely, with some wriggle room, with some communication, that will be highly doable.
Okay then.
And he has
So,
like a great big smile every single time he talks, like every sentence. Just yeah.
and I'm keeping cool on this whole process, smoking my cigar at the other end of the table. I'm like, yeah, this is the initial investment. We can discuss the rest of the terms of a return on my investment as the division grows, with the eventuality of taking on Newmar Industries, for I have never really liked them too much.
You and I both, but keep that between us.
Yep. So, I'll let you talk to your trade people. Do you by any chance have any rooms for me and my companions to be able to rest up, since this has been a long trip, and also need to make that investment in a customized gun? Wolf, I have a couple of little touches I would like to add. So, is there any way I could talk to someone in your research department regarding the gun wolf design that I've come up with?
Oh yes, of course. You're going to want to talk to Benjamin, Mr. Barton, to be precise.
Okay.
And maybe Mr. Rude would be able to give us some advice there, because he's in charge of kind of like the automobile stuff and the robotics. I'm not really fancy when it comes to like the specifics, but yes, the entire city is quite available for you. So I'll be quick in finding rooms for you, or at least have my secretary find it. Let's be
And
nice.
we also gonna need to start doing that recruitment drive that my security officers over here are gonna be handling. So just point him out to where after he rests up or whatever he wants to do at this point to start doing recruitment for the mercenary company.
Well, of course. Um I will go ahead and get that prepared. Find some suitable recruits that will resemble your newfound spirit of adventure and potential wealth.
Oh, there's gonna be plenty of wealth. I have that secured. I'm just planning on maintaining it. It's the key goal.
All right.
And
Well,
then
I will help fill out all the paperwork. Get in triplicate, doing the dirty deeds that must be done, and I will see you next time when everything is ready to go. The final dots, all that stuff.
good. All right then. So I go back downstairs to the moving company, and I pull out the owner and all of his guys, and I'm like, so how are y'all currently living as far as money wise goes? Are y'all pretty much,
Uh,
when were y'all planning to retire?
um, I didn't know that there was a retirement kind of thing. I just was
Senor, what is retirement?
Oh, jeez.
What is this retirement? You know?
So this is what's going to happen. Since there's nothing happened, I said there's going to be a bonus. You and your crew all get 1,000,000 credits each. If you want to continue working for me, let me know, and we'll find. You'll be you'll be running a logistical department underneath my vice president here, Philip, who will then direct you whenever we need to have treasure, goods, other things transported, or what have you. If you go on
Shipping and
actual
handling.
missions, you might get some hazard pay. But y'all pretty much all get 1,000,000 apiece. I'll talk to Philip and he'll arrange your payments.
You notice most of them are just like standing still in silence, just amazed at even the offer that was considered. Yeah, that kind of thing. Just like what?
I
can we
was
say?
myself a working man. I finally accomplished my goal, and I'm not planning to forget where I come from. So, anyone that's helped me gets help back in return. So, that's pretty much it, fellas. Like I said, talk to Philip, and everything else will be situated from there. And I tossed the main guy cigar. I'm like, you can celebrate at this point. I know you're still in shock, but here's a stogie on me. I turn around and walk off. I'm like, Philip, you can handle the rest of this.
Yes. And they're like, woohoo! We're millionaires.
And that will be my phase of events as I go to lay down, for I am technically mentally exhausted due to the fact of I have accomplished every dream I have ever thought of since I decided to become a merc.
Okay then. Well, that's good to hear. We will
I
go
make sure
ahead.
to grab my weapons and all that stuff and then go to my room as well. I'm getting up early tomorrow to interview the potential applicants for the job.
Yes, exactly. And we do so. There's like the only thing that you get, Alexander, is that you receive some video voicemails of once again the president, Federico. He gives you some more super really cheesy ham-fisted greetings and thank yous for the new fundings that you are contributing to the Northern Gun Empire.
And I look and I talk to us like, so Philip, what's your thoughts on our new northern? What's your thoughts on Mr. Federico?
I don't normally like to call people brown nosers, but there's a certain level. I can see that.
The yellow-bellied card shark that greases palms.
Well, like I
But
said,
he's got connections.
Hmm.
you picked up any bad vibes off him so far doing this?
I don't think he's going to do anything super shady, but it's business. He's probably going to try and find something to get some money, and that's good.
That's fine.
Politics.
Just do me a favor. Make sure that when we do start signing paperwork, you check everything triplicate.
Okay. It's a good thing you have me to read, right?
Yeah, I never really took part of the whole reading thing. I do it periodically for reading over tech and tactical information, but business-wise, I figure, it's the reason why you were the smartest one out of our bunch and still alive. Figure you should be able to, definitely handle this, because this is way too much stuff for one man to try to handle on his own. And I guess we're probably going to need to hire some accountants. But
All
yeah,
right, well,
and with them, just pay them their standard salary. Make sure none of them try to rob me blind. If they do, make sure somehow or another they get shot painfully.
We'll just check the local colleges, get them fresh out of there before they even enter the political world of
Accounting.
crap.
The seedy underbelly of accounting.
Well, seriously,
Rift
that way we're not.
accounting.
Yeah.
It's like mega
That
damage
sounds like an
accounting.
episode of Dilbert, actually. The CD.
I'm like imagining how that, like a lot of Office Space and Dilbert things, just like when you were saying that.
I'm like, I know we have a grim. Just make sure they're not gonna rob me blind. I care less about everything else. I'm like, and I get on the comms. I'm like, so me and my friends need breakfast this morning. What do y'all got?
Well, we have the caviar, the lobster. Maybe some fancy champagne, perhaps. Eh?
Okay, I'll put it on you. You know, these guys are really brown nosing pretty hard. I don't even know what the hell caviar is. Does anybody else?
I think it's fish eyes.
You know what? Let's just keep
I
it
kind of get on the
American.
thing. Hey, can we get 3 things of steak and eggs with a pot of coffee?
Yeah, sure.
He sounds disappointed. And we'll take some champagne and the Kediati.
Okay, right away, sir.
Okay. Take me. This is going. We gotta get our own office. This place is just too weird for me. Find us a building to work out of, too, Philip. Jesus.
I may be from Lone Star, but even this is going a bit far.
Well, to be fair, guys, this is just our first day here. There's bound to be people who would want to celebrate by sharing the wealth. That kind of thing.
Okay, they're showing the wealth and then just being like throwing money in the air just to see it burn. I'm sorry. Too many of my friends died for me to be a wasteful SOB.
Speaking of which, if you ever want to speak to them again, just let me know.
We'll see. The first time was already disturbing enough. I don't want to worry about how the rest of them are going to turn out.
Don't worry, I won't send in a dial tone to Mr. Pinball.
Oh, yeah, and find out. Yeah, that's the other thing. Find out what area of the bloody universe could have that description type. Even I think that's cruel, unusual punishment. He can be put in a corner or something and enjoy the rest of his days not being played.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me you weren't at least curious enough to at least rack him up once.
Okay, maybe once, maybe 5 times, depends on what mood, if it's a bad day or not.
I'm just kind of drinking.
Rack 'em, stack 'em, Kaiser.
I'll make sure to check the local arcades.
Oh, yeah, so... Yeah, fellas, we are technically businessmen.
All right. Well, in about 1 hour after we eat, I gotta go look for potential recruits and hope they're not sending in any double agents.
Yeah, that would be nice, because I don't need it now. And if they are double agents, make sure you shoot them in the head and then present them to the president for RICO, just in case of what happens if he crosses me. But with the level of brown nose that I've been seeing for the last day or so far, I doubt that will be occurring. But just in case, be prepared.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm going to see if we can set up a contract with Wilkes as our main weapons supplier.
Wilkes? Who are them?
Wilkes, they make the majority of my weapons. Really reliable. While Northern Gun has all the tech, Wilkes typically has all the guns.
Well, we do now have access to the research development division. Technically, you could probably get whatever the heck you want made.
Yeah, I like to keep it simple. Most of the stuff I can't even get. I'm pretty sure they're going to want actually to be able to reverse engineer these, though. And I do pull out this one canister that has a big yellow stripe on it.
What in God's name are you got there?
This is Coalition anti-riot tear gas.
How did you get hold of coalition munitions?
Dude, I came from Lone Star. I got a couple contacts in there. My dad's a sheriff outside the main city.
Oh God. Okay, just keep it somewhat quiet because I don't need them being like, we're going technically legit, so like stealing from the coalition is technically be frowned upon.
Oh, I bought it perfectly fair and legal. It's not illegal to get it. That's their experimental weapons or anything that has to do with something they call mustard gas, which apparently is completely illegal even against all fights across all the different factions. That stuff I heard is horrible. This is basically just pepper spray in a can compared to
Oh.
it.
Okay then, whatever. Have fun. You and your guns and toys
Mustard
and
gas
other
goes
things.
smell like ketchup gas.
Lol.
I was like, okay.
Considering what my other grenade does, I guess you can consider it ketchup gas too.
Well, that's what's left from the person usually.
Actually, I don't have exploding grenades. I learned my lesson from Ozerha, and then watching Jackson go up.
800 mega damage, my friend.
Small nuclear bomb.
Somebody
So,
made a write-up on nukes, and yeah, that is actually considered a small nuclear bomb.
All right.
my
So,
claim to fame.
you guys have your steaks and eggs and all that kind of stuff. Everything's hunky dory. Nobody died of food poisoning. Look out. And yeah, you guys ready to face your recruits?
Yep. Let's get this show on the road.
I come downstairs, my new mercenary, jumpsuit gear and what have you, and I'm like, all right, then, what did you find for me, Mr. Security Officer?
I'm wearing again my stuff, but this time I'm actually fully armed and all that. But I'm not wearing like my armor or anything. I do have my MDC duster coat on, but my really nice looking suit and well, kind of like gambler's hat. It's basically a cowboy hat, but it has that Native American thing on it with a feather sticking out.
Ooh,
It looks kind of nice.
fancy.
Yeah, gunslingers get like this awesome bitchin' fancy suit. So,
All right.
I'll be just kind of like reclining with my feet up on the table, having a dossier in my hands, kind of flipping through it. All right, send in the first person.
All right. First person. You see a man in many horns layered like across the creature's the person's body, and he goes by the title Kick-Ass.
All right, first thing I do is I activate sense thoughts.
Okay, so go.
Typically, I use it to sense emotions, but oh, sorry, not sense thoughts. It's telepathy. Sorry, to sense surface thoughts and stuff.
Yeah. Go ahead and spend your points. Since I remember, I think it costs like 2 or 3 or something like that.
Yeah, it only costs 2.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it costs 4. My bad.
Ah, good. So the first immediate thoughts is you hear him saying like, "I'm a badass. I do badass things. I kick ass, and I ass kick. I don't even know what it means, but I'm a bad man. Remember, Jim."
All right, sir. All right, Mr. Kickass. What makes you qualified or feel you are qualified for the particular position that you are applying for?
I got this machine gun. I shoot things and they die. That's what makes me
Yeah.
qualified.
All right, I take it he turned in the gun at the front desk.
Yeah, he did the animation like he's holding it, but he doesn't have it.
I call into the front desk to give me like the make and number and weapon quality and stuff like that for what that is.
Let's see. Based on what I can pull out of my booty, you see the clerk gives you the description that it is a minigun, but it does not have bullets that he can tell right away. It seems to be has like several clips put into it, but they don't look like normal bullets.
Well, thank you. Put it back down. All right. So, what is it that you have done that would make you feel like you have the experience required for this? And again, my telepathy is up. I think it lasts like 2 minutes per level.
Yep. There's more than enough time to do all this stuff.
Yeah.
Killed 1,000 men. Felt good doing it.
What's he thinking when he was doing that?
Kicking ass. Ass.
Am I in the room as this is going on?
Probably.
That should be one of your characters, dude. And that's all you say. Kicking ass. Ass.
I light up my cigar. I'm like, okay, huh?
I kind of send a thought to Alexander through my telepathy and say, which might be a bit of a surprise to him. I don't think this is the guy we need. All brawn, no brain. Can't even think on the battlefield.
He'll make great cannon fodder. Put him on the cannon fodder list. Send him off for the love of God. God,
Yeah.
I sit there and I'm trying to hold back the laughter from hearing him talk. I'm like, oh my God.
All right. I think a job opening has happened in the heavy weapons division. Congratulations. You will be on the front line, and you will be able to kick lots of ass.
Yeah, and you'll get about $5,000, $10,000, credits a year. How you feel about that?
I could do with less.
Good. Welcome to the team.
Yeah. Thank you very much. And he has no brain when it comes to money. Yeah, put him on the fodder counter team.
You ain't going to regret this. You're going to be kicking some ass. Ass kicking.
Yeah.
As soon as he leaves, I kind of turn back. I give him 3 months, if that.
I'm dying laughing. I'm like, oh my God, really?
Shooting all them mofos. Ass kicking.
Oh God.
You gotta play that character one.
So, I'm like, okay. So he's gonna be dead in 3 months.
Again, I take out my bottle and I just take a pull of it.
Yeah, I'm like, we don't even have to worry about Harley paying. I think it'll take him 3 months to realize we ain't gave him a dime of money yet. But yeah, he goes on the counterfarting list. Alright, next recruit. God, please don't let them all be this dumb.
All right, so Sean, go ahead and describe your character. Then you're next.
Oh dear. So this 4 foot tall, yellow skinned, horrifically ugly creature kind of looks like a humanoid cockroach, like with mandibles and a cheesy grin, big bulbous eyes. It's like yellow skin with like spots and whatever, and really ugly. He's got a physical beauty of 2. Okay, and he comes in with a cheesy
rolling
grin.
horror factor? Then?
Wait, 1 second. It's I'm just describing it. So he's got like a tattered suit, he looks a little bit like a miniature Rodney Dangerfield, like a pot belly, and he's got a little hat, little like the melon hats kind of thing, and he's got a big like old stogie in the mouth, and he's got all kinds of like bags on him. He's got an empty holster on the side. He's got just all kinds of crap with him, like bags and like he looks like some kind of like right away just like he just like junk around him, and he comes in like this, and he like
Hello, good sirs. My name is Groy Fitzgalahax. I would like to offer you a great opportunity in trade. How would that sound like to you? Because I have heard you have come into recently to a great fortune. So I would like to help you to invest it and make more out of it.
I think you're in the wrong area. We're looking for combat recruits.
Wait a minute. I just gotta hear this all the way through. So what's your pitch, son?
okay, out of character. I just shared it so you can see the picture a little bit. So he's like this.
Well, my pitch is this. You see, what we need to do, we need to find the products that the people want, and we got to invest in it, develop it, and sell it further. So obviously, what I'm thinking is, for example, the trucker speed, what I have here for you. And he takes out a vial, and it says like trucker speed. It is a great opportunity for you to sell. We could manufacture this and sell it to the truckers that are bringing the products from left to right. I've been also thinking about selling weapons from one company to the other. And he starts like, wait, I want to do a roll here for, what is it? I don't know, not, I would say, well, not barter. What would be appropriate?
I still have detect thoughts telepathy active.
A public. Oh, by the way, if you do that, he has a resistance against that, so he gets a +6 versus +4 versus save versus psionics, and you got a horror factor check of 9. So if you get a 9, if you get under a 9, then it's affected.
Okay. Also, telepathy has a very interesting DC. Unless he actually has an idea that I'm using this particular psionic, he doesn't actually have to roll.
Yeah.
But if he does have even an inkling of it, he does get a roll.
Okay, so I want to like.
Which is all up to the DM.
You have the horror factor check still, and.
Yeah, I'm gonna need Swingle to roll that for me, and I have a +8.
Okay, I'll go ahead and get the dice stream up.
And I will roll for public
Here we
speaking.
go.
And since because of his horrific beauty, he actually gets a
You rolled
minus
an 8?
15%.
You rolled an 18
Oh wow.
before your bonus. So you are not scared.
Alrighty then. Let me, roll mine too. Do I need to roll for mine as well?
Yes, because it's a horror factor across the room. You know, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Kick-ass guy, he wasn't phased by it because, you know...
Yeah, he's kick-ass. Yeah. Well, I just entered, so he didn't see me yet.
You rolled a 5, Juve.
5.
You are freaking the fuck out.
I'm like, oh god, I hate bugs. For the love of God. What are we gonna do with it?
I rolled a 69 for public speaking. I got a 35. Yes. So let me do my pitch further, and I'm just failing. Okay. So other than the trucker speed that I have a great opportunity. I have this friend. His name is Joe, and he has found a secret stash of coalition arms and weaponry that we could sell to any interested parties for a great profit. And as all we have to do an initial investment, as you understand. Yes. Great opportunity. Great opportunity.
Okay. So just I'm so
I understand exactly what it is you're offering, but we're not interested.
Okay, we'll do this. We will.
I have also
Philip,
some very good alcoholic beverages. Then he brings out like some bottles of like. I have this one of my private stash of how is it called? Mega Damage Moonshine. I have also, although I'm hardly, I don't know if I want to part for it, but I will sell this for 50 credits each a bottle, and I have also this great, and he takes out a whiskey bottle, and you have this great McKillings whiskey. It's great. It comes from the Colorado Baronies. It's made there. Yes, very good for my friend. Yes.
Philip,
and then he takes out,
I look at Philip like, Philip, this is more something that you can deal with. Just you figure out what you want to do with them.
And his mandibles are moving like really crazily as he gets more excited.
Just keep in mind that Northern Gun generally don't like DBs too much, so put him in. Make sure he's outside of the Northern Gun general eyesight before we get in trouble. But yeah, you figure out what you want to do with him. This
you
is more
cannot
something
deny the enthusiasm of that man. I think
know.
he wants to
I mean,
earn
technically,
you a
we
lot of money.
probably need some DB connections anyway to deal with certain jobs or what have you. But yeah.
My senses are tingling, though. My senses are tingling, and I think he wants to help you earn a lot more money, even though you don't really need it. But having extra money feels nice. That's.
Think we can hire him as Phil's assistant? 'Cause that's the only thing I can think with him.
I personally think I don't need to I don't need to really speak for you, Alexander, but I think he would be good for a personal assistant while you travel, because he seems to have a knack for at least negotiating without, you splurging a lot of money. I think that would work out well for you.
Out of
Oh
character, one
God,
thing. Can I roll barter, a barter roll? As in, I'm trying to sell my booze. Can I roll that? Swingle?
You know what? You
I'm presenting
sure.
some high quality STC beer. This is called. So
Okay.
I have a 54. This is what I'm doing, Constance. I'm trying to sell cheap.
Okay, so the way I want you to do it is, Juve and Mitchell, I want you to roll your skill for, because isn't bartering also they don't have that trained, right? So yeah, how do you do that in the book? Because barter skill should have something said there.
You can
Yeah.
still roll for the skill, but it actually has to roll lower than the actual skill that is listed.
Well, skill rolls are always you gotta roll the number or lower, right? That's how it works.
Yeah, all skill rolls.
I was just concerned
it's
about
like,
for opposition.
like the Call of Cthulhu basic role playing style. That's how. It works.
I was just concerned if they had the option to resist it. That's what I was concerned with, since I'm pretty sure you read that section.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't actually. Well, I read it some, but I need to
certain
reread
skills
it.
have contested rolls. Like, say, there's actually a thing called a perception check, and you roll that against if I tried to say I do a pickpocket or palming or something like that, which I have the skills in. For barter, I think you set a DC for how experienced we are that Sean would have to overcome whenever he rolls for barter.
Yeah, so basically you roll a d20 and then, for example, that is a 3, depending on what his is. I'm not going to resist this potential barter thing.
Yeah, oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's right there. Well, barter itself is more for haggling. It isn't. Yeah, I'm reading the skill. It's more for haggling. It's not to actually convince them to buy it from you.
Okay, then
barter
I don't know
is
what
always more player versus enemy than it is PvP usage. It's one of those skills that's what it was designed for. It's not meant for the player to try to barter with another player.
Well, either way, I failed, so it doesn't matter. So I'm
yeah.
Here's this.
That is a near critical fail, man.
Here's this great.
Okay, so this was going to happen. You got the job. Stay outside of the people of Northern Gun. Philip will tell you where to meet us up at. Give him a comm unit, and yeah, you'll be working directly underneath me.
Oh yes, thank you, Mr. Mobley. Thank you, I thank you so much. And he goes like he's growling to your feet.
Yeah,
and
okay, dude. Just don't come near me.
The onslaught comes out.
Yeah,
yes, thank you. I really needed this.
Yeah,
I've been down on my luck in my bartering.
Oh God, yeah, Phil, give him a comm unit and tell him where. Yeah, we'll go.
My trade masters in my world would be so disappointed in me. I have failed in the rules of acquisition. Oh, please. Oh.
You got the job. You're good. We'll discuss your salary later.
Very good. We should go into salary negotiations, and I would like to have an exact contract, because as the rule of acquisition, I think number 69 says, no deal without correct contract, done by the law in the region that you are in. Yes.
Yes, okay. Philip, write him up a contract.
And then I think, would you like to celebrate with me with some moonshine? I will be very generous, and I will... since you are my employer, I won't even ask you for any money for it.
That would be lovely.
Okay, I rolled 92, so yeah. Okay, fine. I will try this alcoholic beverage.
I take the moonshine, right, and I'm just pouring it into little cups. I have little shot glasses, and I'm just pouring it in.
This is macadamic moonshine. It's very popular with the local people here. And then I just gulp it down like it's nothing,
I try to do the same. What's my roll check for this?
All right. Well, it is a you will get a -3 to your resist poison, and I'll go ahead and roll your d20.
Okay.
I get a +2, so.
You rolled a 16 altogether, so you rolled a 13 on resist poison. I think you're supposed to get like 15, right? And I'm so bad. I need to reread those things again. But I'm pretty sure you passed.
Okay, so I'm like, sweet mother, God, that's strong. Ugh.
Yes.
Ugh. Okay, yeah, you're hired, and leave
I
the
get a total of
moonshine.
+6, so this is what I'm rolling. So I get a 25. So I'm like,
You were
And
unfazed by
evidently,
it.
yeah, and you're going to be my designated liver at some occasions as well.
Yes,
So
yes. I have known some. I can also brew, and I've been thinking of another great business opportunity. And the man was very excited. I have some very great alcoholic beverages that we could offer a human and DBs in taste-wise. I have the knowledge of what they like and what they don't. I have very good knowledge, and we could make a great profit out of that if you were willing to invest. But that is later, best sir. That is later, best sir. Yes, yes.
okay. Philip will go over your potential money-making ideas and so forth, and write up your contracts accordingly. Oh God. Okay. I'm good. All right.
All right, you can go on out. And I just kind of shout over the intercom, next!
I just
Sweet.
go down. I'm like I was bowing. Yes, yes, yes.
All
Philip,
right.
I hope you're not wrong on this, because I swear to God, that was the creepiest damn thing I've ever seen. But he got good liquor.
I want to know where the hell they are getting these people that they're sending to us.
There does seem to be a lot of DBs. I think their policy isn't as severe as they say it is. I have not been even getting an odd look either myself.
You know, Alexander, I hate three things: animals, women with attitude, and idiots. So why the hell are they sending us all three?
We'll deal with that later. Right now, we at least got someone that can negotiate across the different land area. That's a DB, so that will come in handy. We got someone for cannon fodder.
I don't think they were women though.
I'm pretty sure there's a woman on the list, and I'm betting 50 credits to Alexander that she's got attitude.
Alright, that helps.
Fair enough.
What's the next one?
You see the profile shot is a person wearing a brown leather vest, a 10-gallon hat, and appears to be a giant cactus. Who goes by the name?
Mega Cactus.
Who goes by the name Stu.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure by this time I have to reapply my telepathy.
Yeah, it's been more than 2 minutes.
Yeah, alright. Reactivating that.
Another thing, since I had resistance to psionics, this is just I got a +4, just quick roll. So I don't know if that I have a 12. Then I don't know if you could penetrate that or not. So.
Well, yeah, considering it was just a normal spell, that means you would have had to get the what level of psionics user are you? Yeah, so that means you would have to get a 14, I believe.
Okay, so I rolled a 12, and basically, what you did, it was really hard to get through there. You see, there's some resistance, but you all saw is like that he is. What you heard is that he wants to get business opportunities. And that is all you see is trade opportunities, basically, and he's a little bit down on his luck. That's all you've seen so far.
Okay.
The next candidate is, like I said, a cactus man who goes by the name Stu.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes up at the respectable distance that you guys wanted, and he said, "Howdy, partners."
All right, Stu, tell us a little bit about yourself. Why do you feel that you are qualified for this position?
Well, I can. Yeah, I can shoot things. I can. I can wrestle up some grub. I'm good with survival skills. Things like that.
What's he thinking?
He's thinking the biggest way he can kind of bullshit you guys because he doesn't even know why he's in this room.
All right. Where is it you hail
all
from?
he knows was that he was told that he had to go enter here because people wanted to talk to him. That's the only thing that he knows.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so well, I hail from the Great Plains of Nevada High.
Are you any
Wasteland,
good
they
with
call
a
it.
gun?
I reckon I have some gun talents.
Really? Which ones?
Big old fan of the pistol. Yeah. Reminds me of my schick shooting ways.
Okay. So, I'm getting any communication from my security officer to my brain about what the hell about this guy here?
Yeah, I'm definitely telling you this guy's bullshitting us, and I'm about to let him go.
So, I'm going to just interrupt you now, since I have actually been on the field of battle and seen friends of mine get blown asunder with their guts hanging out, because at this point I'm also BSing, and seen all those sorts of horrors. I'm willing to bet right now that I can just look at you and see you ain't done one bit of battle in the battlefield as I slam a fist on the table. So why are you here in the first place?
Well, if you want to be honest there, which I've been honest so far.
Oh no, you've been
I've
lying
been-
your ass off. We've already been checking.
I've the recruiter outside over there yelled at me and said to come on over here.
Okay, so this was gonna happen. You're gonna go home now before I choke the living snot out of you, and
We're going to be
go
having a talk with the recruiter.
become a dishwasher as your chosen profession. I storm out the room and go straight to the recruit.
And yeah, I'm going with him too because they're just sending us shit.
Hey, Mr. Mobley.
So
You do
let
not
me.
look pleased.
You could
Well,
see,
send it-
you could see Groy sitting in like somewhere in like in a corner, a dusty corner. He's drinking his moonshine, and he's like looking at his notepad, and like, yes, great business opportunity, yes.
So let me make this perfectly clear. We're recruiting for a mercenary company. So far, you have sent me 2 idiots and a tradesman. So, is there a problem? Do I need to call Federico to make clear what my intentions is? Do I need to take all my investment and turn around and send it over to freaking Numar Industries and see if they will take me more seriously?
No. You don't need to do. No, you don't need to do that. No.
So this was going to happen.
That was just
I'm-
3 people. That was just 3 people. There are more. You're gonna love them. I swear. You're your biggest fans. You're gonna enjoy them greatly.
And Groy comes, yes, I could do recruitment as great business opportunities.
I hand
Okay.
whoever it is that's the list, and I say, highlight each and every one of these that actually has seen combat. And those are the only ones that are coming in.
Next screw up, I'm going to shoot you in the kneecap.
Technically, that'll be my job.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm supposed to be civilized now. He'll shoot you in the kneecap. I will just tell him to do so. Capiche?
All right.
And send in another thing of coffee, because it's too early morning for me to... and then I just walk off. Philip, I think I'm going to wind up killing these people. What the hell? They're pissing on my dream, and I'm about ready to kill them all.
The recruit stage is the hardest stage for most people to understand. We get to meet new people, and this is a good thing.
I
But
go
you
to
know,
Stu. I go to Stu and I offer him a business opportunity. I said, "Would you like to play the game 21 for money?"
Oh God.
Partner, I already made too many bets today.
Well, okay. Okay, I understand. But later on, great business opportunity. And I go back and continue drinking and writing ideas.
I think you're correct on this, Philip, on how this guy is going to potentially make us more money. I don't know what we're going to wind up getting ourselves invested in, but I see, as he says, great opportunities going to be coming our way. Oh, God.
It reminds me
Okay.
of this guy I once knew called Crazy Estock. He was so insane with his bartering that by the time he kept lowering the price again and again and again until it was basically free. But right before they agreed to it, he increased the price to more than double. And so when they agreed to it, they agreed to the double price. And they didn't even know what it was until after they had paid.
Wow, that is a skill set. All right, send in the next person, for the love of God.
Alrighty then. Kaiser, it is now your turn to talk.
Yes.
Okay. First thing you notice is you feel a little like shaking going around, like the scene from Jurassic Park. You see like the water with the dribbler going doof, doof, doof.
Well, this is
Then
a
you
good
see
sign. This is a good sign
then,
right here.
then you see barely squeezing through this door a big giant elephant wearing like a pinstripe, like wearing a trench coat and like the hat and sunglasses, like just barely squeezing through the door, and his head barely nearly hits the roof, like this big rounded elephant, and he just sits
Okay.
down and just stares at.
Out of character, isn't he more like? Well, he's pretty furry too. He's more like a mastodon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. And shut up.
Yeah.
So, I take over the interview on this one. I'm like, this is what I'm talking about. So, what is your name, and what is your skill sets?
I
Also,
reach into
what are you
My
thinking?
cat-
Because my thoughts are still, my telepathy is still up.
my character's saying, oh boy, finally got a job interview. Oh boy.
All right.
No, my character reaches into his arm, like it sort of looks like he's about to pull out a gun. So you might feel a little bit uneasy about that, but
I'm
then he
like,
pulls out.
Oh yeah, I've got my hands on my pistols.
Then I pull out a resume of all my skills and name and everything.
and I take it from him like, as I look up, like, okay, this is
Mobley
well
definitely hears
organized.
my thoughts, though. Finally, somebody who came prepared.
This yes, thank God.
Yeah, my character doesn't say anything, but from this sheet you can say his name is Nosy. He's a Macedonian. He's excellent with combat. He's busted a few places before with little to no difficulty. He's an excellent spy, excellent master of disguise, and yeah, you can see that the list can just go on. And very skillful. Does not like to talk, but can speak in French and Spanish.
For reasons.
Okay, so there is an opening. You seem more than qualified. What are your weapon choices?
Okay, look at my character. He does this. He gets up, grabs his trench coat, and just goes.
Is it like a whole crap load of weapons?
No, there's only two.
It's like really heavy duty shotguns and pistol.
He's got the big bore shotgun, the sawed-off mule, as well as the Wilkes Remington 137 Kingdom Come, which
Sir,
I
I
happen to
believe-
be using.
I believe that you have just.
And you also see my mastodon wiener as well, because I'm not wearing any clothes underneath.
So we need to work on some things here. I believe you're hired. We gotta work on your clothing options. And yeah, so you're hired. What was your salary you was looking at getting for this?
Then I pull out up, I use my my trunk, to point to a pen and paper. Signaling you to hand me over some pen and paper.
Oh, okay. I had a pen and paper, like, and I look over at my officer, like, so this is different.
You can hear
No,
me say into your head, like, I want him in the party, serving under me as your personal guard.
Okay, and I write on my note. It says the thrill is the kill, but whatever you give me is nice.
And he's cheap. Okay, well, we're gonna give you we're gonna give you a standard contract. We'll review it in 6 months, but you're hired, and you'll get hazard pay.
Okay,
Like my officer, like, you figure out how much to pay this dude. I don't even care. He's hired. He at least got guns and know what the hell he's doing.
Okay, I also write on the note. I said thank you. Just remember, don't screw with me. An elephant never forgets.
Oh, since your position, you're not walking out that door. You're standing right behind the boss.
Okay, now I'm going to use one of my skills, which is dancing.
Yes, I'll make sure he got singing and dancing.
Roll that dice. Roll that dice.
So I have to roll under my percentage, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I want him to fail so badly.
I want him to succeed.
I don't know. I think both would be great. Just the fact that he's doing it.
Mm-hmm,
Nosy,
exactly.
silent but deadly.
Just
By the way,
he's
he's
a
12.
mastodon.
He's potentially up to 10 or 12 feet tall. So
I just barely miss out.
All right,
5.
you dance, sir. You dance. Tell me how you mess it up.
Well,
Actually, what was your
first thing
percentage for dancing? I thought it was pretty high.
50. 50.
Ah,
I get up. I start. I mysteriously find a jukebox behind me, and I put the song Van Halen "Jump." Then when I try to jump, but the roof is too low, so I bump my head. Then I just fall over backwards onto the floor. Like,
I think your head would crush through the roof, literally. You
Yeah.
got supernatural strength of 40, Kaiser.
okay. Okay, this is what happens.
Punch Golden
I
Age
jump
Superman
up.
in the face.
Okay, I jump up, my head goes through the roof, and I'm sort of like tossing and turning, and when I fall down, the roof collapses.
The roof collapses.
Okay, I'm like, what's your character's name again, so I can at least say it
you can call me Jacob, or you can call me by my nickname Mordecai.
So, Jacob, are you sure on this? Cause he's yeah.
He's excited, but we just need to keep him in business mode.
Okay, so you're hired. Calm down.
Okay, then
Stand
I write
over
something
there
quickly. I write
on
something
the other
quickly.
side of me.
I'm a better fighter than I am a dancer. Trust me.
Okay, we will. And I yell down the hallway, next.
I'm sorry, but there was no one else who wanted to sign up right now.
Right, excellent.
Yep.
Can I go now? I don't want to get shot.
Out of character,
Oh.
I'm gonna say Swingle and Gervais, just very quick. I really love the whole audition way of adding new players as like to the mercenary group, and I hope we continue doing this if I make a new character or something.
Oh yes, there will definitely be a audition slash interview process as we go through this
All right, I'm gonna go
new
find a cyber
division.
doc.
Hey, Rabka, it's a new show your character can create. Mercenary Idol.
There we go. Also, Kaiser, you must be a very atypical type of your race because usually they're very like primitive and they don't like shooting weapons. But you're probably different then. So.
He actually should have a staff or a
My-
massive club or something like that on his back since he has weapon proficiency hammers.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you're definitely getting some upgrades when I have plans for you, son. I have
By the way,
plans.
guys, that dancing elephant was completely taken from Sesame Street.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Snuffleupagus.
Yep.
So I so we I come out yeah, Mr. Opportunity Man.
Yes. How can I help you, sir?
Okay, you're going to be with us. Currently, I have to go to research and development to get a custom piece of equipment made up, and you will be with Philip and my. Say your name again one more time, Mitchell.
Jacob.
God, I gotta remember this. Jacob's ladder. That's good enough. All right, Jacob over here, and yeah.
Jacob, yes.
And Phil. And then I look at Kaiser's character. I'm like, who's the big guy? And he's he's just like going and hiding somewhere.
What is your name anyway, big guy?
Nosy is his name.
Nosy.
And he is one guy you don't want to fuck with.
I don't like fucking with anyone. I like to make great business opportunity.
Okay, you remember that, because if you upset me, Nosy will deal with you. Isn't that right, Nosy?
I need to watch that he doesn't step on me accidentally.
My character looks at Darevka's character, and he does this signal with his trunk, signifying that he's a jerk off.
Oh man!
Wow.
And I'm just like,
well, we'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
I'm gonna go put my armor on and then go see if I can find myself a reputable cyber doc. So I'm gonna ask Nosy to look after our VP here.
Alright, so Philip, I'm about to go to the research and development division to get to work on the next thing. I'm like, so I need someone to show me how to get to research. I have a couple of questions to inquire into.
Yes, I'll go ahead and give you the directions.
You did a good job here. I like the last recruit.
Alright, so after I get it, I can go now, right? Because I really don't want to get shot.
You won't get shot. You did good. You won't get shot this time.
Okay, here's the directions. I put them in your datapad thing.
Okay. So.
And he runs off.
Jesus. Alright. These are a weird bunch of people, Philip. Do you think... Okay, I hope research goes better than this.
I bet it will.
I'm sorry, guys, but I just completely forgot something. When I show you my weapons, you guys were supposed to roll horror.
That's if you pointed at us.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay, thank God.
Now, when you mean pointed at us, are you talking about the gun, or are you talking about the other gun?
The other gun.
This is my rifle. This is my gun. This one's for fighting. This one's for fun.
Oh my God.
Anyways, so yeah, Mitchell's going to go see the cyber. Going to go find a reputable cyber doc, and then and Juve's going to go and talk about some mechanical stuff.
Basically, I'm looking for the best cyber doc in the city, because if anything, I can trust them.
All right, well then I'm going to need you to do me a kindness then, and make some rolls there on finding him.
Alright, I should have intelligence. Or I could just ask the clerk in the front.
Well, the clerk in the front's gone. The hightailed it.
Well, I have Streetwise here.
Mhm.
So I'm going to need you to roll me, and if I get under a 32 or under, I would have an idea of where to go of using the back.
53.
Ooh, I do not currently find something, so I'm going to probably need to find someone in
No,
Wilkes who can point me.
you don't immediately see anything that you think is viable. Like you've head over to about 2 different cyber docs that at least have their advertisements like on the boards, that kind of thing, and you notice that they mainly do like plastic surgery kind of cyber doc work. They don't really like like rhinoplasty and such. Not really kind of in the neighborhood you're talking about. So yeah, then you put 2 together and go like, I'm just gonna go to Wilkes, got dense, go to Lens, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Get back on my bike, head back to Wilkes headquarters, and find out if they actually have a cybernetics unit, but I doubt it.
All right, so since you're doing that, you're gonna be a little bit busy doing all that stuff. We'll go back to Juve.
Right.
All right. So you have to research and development. Right now, you're just dealing with one of the clerks, and they're saying, welcome, Mr. Mobley. How are you doing today?
Good. I have wished to talk to one of your research about developing a new style of gun wolf.
Okay. We have Stephen Schlosser. He's available, and Trevor Moorhead, Douglas Rude. Those are some of the people who are experts in making vehicles for combat.
Okay. Which one do you recommend to discuss the gun wolf modifications that I have pondered over?
Well, almost all of them were involved in the design of the Wolf mech. So really, dealer's choice. Take your pick. They're all great.
All right, just
great people.
let me talk to one of them, whoever is currently free, and let's see what we can come up with and figure out how much it's going to cost.
All right. Then the clerk makes a phone call, pages all 3 of them, just to make sure. Only one responds, and you see a person dressed in yellow and black, black lining for the suit, and he says, greetings. I'm Trevor, Trevor Moorhead.
Nice to meet you, Trevor. So I have some ideas for a customized gun wolf, a one-of-a-kind type design.
Okay, sounds expensive. I like it.
Everybody and their expenditures. All right, so basically,
I get to do more with the work. That's what I mean.
So I am a big fan of my power armor, but I also do not want to get rid of my power armor in order to pilot the gun wolf. So I was thinking of setting up some type of system around which I can fuse my power armor with the gun wolf, and also add in possibly a transformation process for making it easier to transport across long distances. I was thinking of a track system, things of that nature, and possibly some additional more weaponry and an AI system.
That sounds really expensive.
Well, we're planning to do a lot of work, and my gun wolf is planned to be pretty much the motivating force for my mercenary company to identify with when they come work for me. So it does need to be grand.
I getcha.
And as a homage to my former comrades to help me get to this point, we're gonna name it Jackson.
Well, okay. Let's see. Thinking about it right away, I mean, that is very difficult since I'm gonna have to try and have a yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to really think about this because it's something that I can't immediately say yes or no on.
Well,
Um,
take your time and give me the overall budget of what you're thinking about it's going to cost, and we'll make sure you get it.
because the first thing I have to do is even I'll have to put sensors just on your vehicle alone, so it can even detect whether or not it's like destroying the inside of the wolf mech.
Yeah, that's fine. Just like I said, I'm interested in the AI system, transferability. Maybe if y'all have anything with teleportation type technology to get it transported instantaneously, maybe a rift splitter or something of that nature that can get it to the battlefield as quickly as possible. Yeah, so you talk to your people, figure out what you think it's going to cost, and research that overall. And who do and have we have do anyone in the company currently dealing with space exploration at this point?
We don't we don't really have anybody. I mean, I can go ahead and uh, go get the secretary to look that up, but not really because it's not something. I mean, maybe David Waller. He's kind of the guru of making things up. We don't really have a space a space exploration team like set up right away.
Well,
It's
we
kind of
will be
dominated
soon.
by other businesses, so it's not
Yeah,
really our fault.
we will be if all things happen. I will be starting up a mercenary division and a space exploration division as well for Northern Gun. So yeah, we will make this happen. At but yeah, whoever you recommend that you think can handle this, let me know.
Hmm.
I will be getting a hold of Frederico at some point today to discuss how the negotiations are going. Have you heard anything back from him, Philip, by any chance?
Uh, personally, no. There was he was well, not verbally. He has sent some of the paperwork. He said that was part one of five.
Part one of five. Anything in there that's gonna screw us?
Well, I did check. Uh, let's see. No, I don't think right away there's nothing terrible.
All right,
Um, yeah, I mean I didn't see any foul play of any sort.
all right. Let's get it signed and send it back over to him. Uh, yeah, that's basically gonna round up the thing for the gun wolf. You have my armor downstairs. Um, oh yeah, and the right arm needs to have some type of elongated chainsaw. So remove the ion cannon and just attach a huge chainsaw. Jackson would like that.
Uh, yeah, that'll work out just fine. Will be no issue.
Sweet deal. So, yeah, good talking to you. So, what's next on the agenda, Philip? We covered the engineering. Anything else we should be trying to get done today?
I personally don't believe so. We got quite a bit accomplished. Um,
So,
I
how?
think it's a good day.
So, what should we do with our new money guy thing?
Uh, get him to work. I think he would love it.
All right. So, Mr. Opportunity Man,
Yes, yes.
find my mercenary company some opportunities to make profits.
Y- yes, I
Go out
will.
into
I am already on the work on that, and you can see he's like talking to every. He's been talking to everybody. He's down to half of his booze. He's been drinking a lot. He's been also giving some always, and he is okay. This is what I'm trying to do here. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try to a find contraband check to find contraband in the surrounding area.
Okay.
Okay. So my contraband skill is 44. So
Yeah,
44.
there's no difficulty increase because they don't really have too much for contraband to worry
Yeah.
about.
So 21.
Oh, you succeed and find some contraband.
What do
All
I
right,
find?
you find. I mean, yeah, it's really difficult for there to be true contraband. I mean, the only thing you would find a
I go
bunch
to
of
the more shadier areas.
you
Like
find some racy photos of DB pictures.
oh, DB chicks.
Yes, some very
Oh,
racy
God.
photos.
Okay, I try to find DBs
Hey,
or
DB
humans
chicks.
who would be
DB
interested
chicks.
in that. Like I put it in my jacket and hey, are you interested in some naughty photos? Great opportunities. She's got some too. She's got some 4 great opportunities. Really big.
You found some potential buyers for sure,
And
I would like you to
I have
negotiate.
such a great. Okay, I negotiate. Okay. What do I roll for that? Would it be barter then?
That time I could see for bartering, as in they'll probably want it, but maybe not. You know.
Okay. I'm gonna say, okay, as you can see, these are great high quality picks, and I have 54 in skill, so.
Ooh. Yeah.
And I'm trying to sell them for 100 credits apiece.
Okay. You
Or
were able
how
to
much do I? Yeah.
You were able to gather a total of 12 photos, and you sold about 8 of them. And the thing that was strange was that the majority of them were sold to one person, and they had very greasy hair and very unkempt. Not like you unkempt, you know, but someone who probably needs to shower, you know, that kind of thing, for sure. And they just, like, their hands were violently shaking, like, even as they held on to the photos.
Okay.
So I got 800 credits, right?
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Okay. So with the last 4, I will. I'm getting like really thinking like, okay, I have a new idea. I use my toolkit and I try to find some kind of junk or whatever, and I make a little booth,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like basically I want to do like and then I make a little booth with where I can hide in, and what the idea is this. So the pictures are there, and it says there. Basically, what I want to do, I want the people come there and they think it's and I'm going to a different area which is shadier. They think it's a whorehouse, basically, a DB whorehouse, but it's not, because what happens is when they ask me, when they want to ask me that, okay, where's the thing? So let's play it out, okay? So I have it up there, and I have a little booth where I can hide it. So I want to use my copy voice ability.
Okay, so you go ahead and use the first thing creature that shows up is a shoot. I need. Can you guys give me like a species name that you know of?
Okay, wait. I have the book up. Well, we could go with just any of the fantasy races goes. You can go orc, elf.
Okay. Yeah.
Wolfen. Yeah, those are
wolf.
those are
Yeah,
the
Wolfen. There we
really
go.
tall wolf people.
Yeah, we'll go with Wolfen. Yeah, it starts sniffing around. I thought there would be bitches here.
And I'm like, yes, great opportunity. Wait, I'm gonna ask her, and I'm gonna do a what is it called? A imitate voice roll, and try to imitate a Wolfen voice. Let's see how good that works. Oh! Yes, I'm coming soon. This is really bad. And I stumble out of there.
All right. The reaction that you're gonna get is something that you're not gonna be pleased with. He, the wolf looks very pissed that you tried to trick him. It snarls at you directly, and you can kind of tell that he's like seeing through through the box. He rips the box down, grabs you, and starts shaking you violently.
I say, wait! I can give you great opportunity. I will give you free drink. Free drink of great moonshine, please. Wait, I'm gonna try to do. I don't know. Would it be dirty gambling? What would it be? Barter pays me again. Let's try that.
I
cover
think,
ass.
yeah, I don't think barter's gonna work on that one unless you try
Yeah.
something really good there. You're gonna get a -20 to the roll then because this is.
Okay,
he's
wait.
very pissed.
Then I just wanna try to calm him down. I have interrogation. I could sing to him. I will try to sing him a song that I will give him a free drink and please leave me alive. Okay, so I'm gonna see how well I roll. 54. Oh, and I have 50 in singing. So, they're like, oh please, little wolf, great wolf and man. I have a great bottle of and a great can. I will give
out
it
of
to
character.
you
Your
if you don't
character
kill
might.
me.
Out of character. Your character, my character should go on the side of the streets. You should sing and I should dance. And we need to put like a little hat, like like those people with
Yep,
monkeys.
Yeah.
I could be the monkey on the sides.
So yeah,
Oh my god.
as you do that, the wolfing creature is not pleased at all. He's even more furious, and just shouts you, "I'm gonna kill you!" and
I'm just
grabs
really
you,
nervous.
and he's going to attempt to punch you right now, at least once.
Okay.
So we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll.
Roll
for that.
initiative. Yes, I love it. Okay, I have a +2 for initiative. Let me see what I get. I have a 21.
Yeah, you will. He will get first. Wow, he rolled a 1.
Wow, that's pretty fail.
That's just for that's just for initiative though. That's not for attack. So that's not too bad.
Yeah.
But he did get the upper hand because he has you held. So you're gonna need to do something on your turn. So it's your turn to do something.
I have actually some augmented strength, and I can do a power attack, which will use up. Oh, I can attempt one, of course. Use up two action points. But it says here power punch or kick. Can I do a power bite? Basically, it's just effect. Same 1d4 mega damage.
Well, are you gonna try and escape, or are you just gonna try and attack him?
No, I want to try to bite in his hand so he will let me go so I can escape. I don't want to actually fight him because he will rip me apart. I'm a mega damage creature, but he is just doesn't matter. So okay. So
that's doable because that's just flavor.
Yeah, it's just flavor. It's the same thing. It will be the same damage if I succeed. So I don't have a bonus to attack. It's just normal roll. And I use up all my action. I have two actions per melee, and then I will use it up.
Okay.
14.
So 14. So okay, time for me to basically parry because that's. And he rolled a combined 20. Because Wolfens they have roughly +4. That seems legit.
Yeah, that is legit. Yeah.
All right, so you try to bite him. He takes the one hand swats at your face to stop you, and then that's when he takes the one hand that just got free now, and that's when he's going to punch you with.
Okay. I'll be. The thing is that I'll say, I don't know, I could say out of character, so we would say I don't have my mega damage armor on, at least not my helmet, definitely. So I will just go straight to my hit points. So
yeah, and you're mega creature, so you're fine. That'll be good.
Yeah, that's why I'm fine. Yeah. Okay,
and
so
you roll a combined 22.
Okay, I don't think I can. I will try to roll with the punch because I have
Okay,
a plus.
you got no
I have
actions left?
I have a plus. How much do I have here with roll with punch? I have a +5 with roll with punch. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I love this is the first combat. Me trying to scam to con a Wolfen.
Kinda coming.
16. How
Okay,
much?
So he rolled a 22 altogether.
Oh, that means he still hits, but half of the damage is removed because I'm kind of rolling then with the punch.
I thought you had to get above what he rolled in order to
Oh,
roll
okay.
with punch.
Oh, no, you're right. How much did he roll?
You rolled a 22.
Okay, yeah, then doesn't matter. No, you're right.
Okay. So yeah, will hit you for 1d6.
Okay.
You get hit for 2 damage, and he punches you in the level where you fly. You know, he'll let go of you as he punches you.
Well, yeah, it's mega damage. I should be flying. Yeah. So 1d6, right?
Mm-hmm. And you took 2 damage.
Okay. So I'm like, ah, and I just scurry away. Like I try to run away.
Run, flee. Yeah, and yeah, he's just pissed, but he doesn't chase you. He's just very upset. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah. And I look for my mega damage helmet, and then I put it on because I have my suit over my mega damage armor, so it's just I have my normal clothing over that, but I don't wear my helmet. So then I put it on and I hide somewhere. And then I sometimes this is what I do. Sometimes I open up the helmet and I'm like finishing that bottle of moonshine basically.
Nice.
Like to
Oh
ease
my
the pain.
god.
I'm putting some moonshine on where he hit me.
We
I'm-
have literally recreated Black Sheep.
I'm looking for the office where they were, and I'm looking for a nosy, and I'm trying to hide behind him. I'm like, protect me! There's a crazy wolf person. Didn't want us to go with great opportunity.
Okay, so by that reaction, Kaiser is being Stonewall Jackson over there. You know, stand tall, stand proud.
Reading a newspaper.
You read a newspaper?
And I look at him and I say, Hey, you want a great opportunity? I'll pay
just
you.
Look at him.
Do you like drink? And I take out my moonshine bottle and some other booze. I have also these trucker speed things. They will give you some extra boost, or just simply money. What do you want? I have a great opportunity for you. You're very strong. I'm not.
I just roll my eyes, throw down the newspaper, and just decide to follow you. Like the
Okay. So I will give him my other bottle. Wait, no, not the moonshine. It says here that I have still with the pair of. Where the frick did I put that? Okay, one of my. Okay, 3 more booze. So I will give him one of the bottles of SDC beer, and I show it to him, and I said, "This will be yours, and 50 credits if you." And I point at the Wolfen. If you beat that guy up, you don't need to kill him. Just beat him up.
Okay, my character goes up to the Wolfen, writes a note saying, "Why do you want to beat up this bugger for?"
Wolfens are about like 8 feet tall, so you do tower over him.
Yep. I go up to them and I pull up give him those like, "What's going on here then?" So, because I don't speak to him. So Swingle, what is
he
the?
looks at the piece of paper and just looks to you and throws the piece of paper down. What do you want?
I pull up another note saying, "Why are you trying to beat up on my comrade for?"
He looks at it, throws it down on the floor. You know I can't read.
Then I just roll my eyes. Then I
Does
do
your character
like,
have literacy, Kaiser?
He doesn't like to talk. He doesn't like to talk at all. My character Yeah, my character just rolls his eyes and just walks back to the park bench and just reads his newspaper, completely ignoring the situation.
And I go out there. Hey, you big guy! I told you, beat him up. You get money. You get booze. Come on, please.
Okay, now I roll
Great
up my newspaper and try to shoo him away.
You could probably kill me with that newspaper, probably with your strength.
I'm not trying to attack you. I'm trying to shoo you away. Like,
Go away.
Shoe fly, don't bother me.
So I go away and I'm frustrated, and I go into the building and I look at I just scurry away and I have a glance evil look at the wolf, and then I hide away. Continue finishing off my bottle of booze, looking at
And
my coin collection.
Yeah, on that note, we will now go back to Mitchell. And after that, I think we'll be good for tonight. Well, for tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, Mitchell, so you are at the Wilkes, one of the Wilkes shops for the bio doctors there, the cyber docs. And everything's hunky-dory.
I just kind of walk in. Hey, howdy. I need a new eye. Who can set me up?
I can set you up with an eye. You want probably one of them fancy eyes. The optical laser eye. Yeah.
No, simple multi-optical. And the price is
Oh.
between 50 and 60,000. Just for you to know.
Ooh. You see this guy, Gerald? He's got... He knows exactly what he wants, how much he wants it for.
No, I'm telling you, that's how much they typically sell it for. So you don't have to look it up.
Well, I know, but I was just doing it.
Yeah, I know.
And he's polite, too.
Anytime I ain't polite to my senior, I feel like my daddy smacks me over the back of my head.
This is how you do business in the new world. I'll accept it for 55.
Ooh,
Just because you're nice.
all right, let's hook me up, man.
All right,
Thank you, sir.
I need you to sit in this chair. Breathe into this mask and count from 10 back to 1. So, 10, 9, 8.
How far do I
You
get
know?
whenever I start counting? It's like 10, 9.
Yes, exactly. And then we'll go ahead and end the session there.
I like it.
Before we did this, I was hoping to buy a portable computer.
Oh, you'll be able to. When you wake up, you'll be able to get all that stuff.
If it's from Apple, add plus 50% to the price. So.
Yeah,
I think
no
it's actually
reason.
made by Wilkes.
yeah.
Well, Wilkes is the future Apple, so I saw their guns. So.
It's a computer made entirely of lasers. That's what it is.
The coalition is Microsoft, 'cause
Makes sense.
Yeah.
yeah.
Out of character, my mastodon creature would have normally liked to fight, but the problem is he's dealing with Jarabka's character, who he doesn't like at all, as you can tell.
I love it.
Already bad blood in the party. I love it.
Oh yeah, I love it. I wonder how long it will take for Groy to survive. I don't know if he'll survive very long. I'm making a backup character.
So
This was the character just for funsies, I know.
on that note, thanks for watching, everybody. Session's now officially over. You can, you can go on home, but you just can't stay here.
You will
Sean,
return to your normal programming after these messages.
call us out. Go ahead and
Okay.
wrap it up.
Talk to you later, guys, and we'll be here next week.
Bye-bye.